Hi everybody, this is the introductory video to show you what the course web page is like, and you'll be getting a lot of videos like this but with PowerPoints in the future, so this is probably the only freestanding video where it won't be through a PowerPoint, but I'll be guiding you through some different things. So I'll just take you through some course overview page things here, and hopefully this will be a nice overview for what you need to navigate through the course webpage and get started. Great. So first things first, to get to the course webpage, there are a couple ways to do it. I provided you links in the syllabus and in the email. And if you just want to get through it by just typing into your internet browser search bar, you can go to moodle.umn.edu and log in and get your password right. I need to change my password. It's too weird to type. Okay. So because this course is on a slightly different timeline than other courses, I had to do a manual course, and it should be listed under non-academic courses. Let me know if you have any trouble finding it, but it should be listed there. And then we just click on the link to get there. And here we are. Okay, the way the course is currently set up, I'm going to show you basically everything as you will see at the end of the course, but for now, you're going to just see it 1 week at the time. So let's see how this works. At the top of our course web page here is a lot of things that you will reference throughout the extent of the semester. So right away at the top, we've got our syllabus. There's a help and questions forum here. This is where you can put any questions about anything, whether it's software, lab assignments, the discussion activities if you're having troubles, anything that you want other people to see or as a place to reach out to me. You can always email me questions, and for certain questions that I think everybody can benefit from, I will put those in here as well, but I will keep them anonymous. So use this help and questions forum to your advantage. You can just add a new topic and type in your question. Week to week, when there's new content to be learned after week 1, there will be content videos that I will post in this area here. And so you will see them show up in here. And this is where you will be able to watch videos that will be like mini lectures that you can use to take notes on and use for reference. These content videos will have PowerPoints with them. And those PowerPoints will be posted throughout the different weeks here, and I'll show you that as I scroll down below in a second. When there are discussion activities, there will be wrap-ups afterward from me with the answers and some feedback and maybe a video or two more. And those will be here under the discussion wrap-ups. So after 3 or 4 of the weeks or 4 or 5 of the weeks, you will check here for the wrap-up to check answers and get key information after having completed the discussion activity for the given week. All of the group setup is here right after it. The listing of the groups, a group planning forum for you to figure out who wants to post what summary, and then a document that someone else made and then I edited a little bit to help think about getting through these group discussions. So that's all there. After this, we have our software and data, and we have some reference guides for the different pieces of software and some links to some tutorials here as well. All the data you'll need for this course is in this one folder right here. So you can download all these things right away if you want, or you can download them as needed. But all the data you'll need is in this folder here. So you won't need to go anywhere else. Lastly, for this overview section, are all of the main things you need to complete to turn in. So all of your assignments, your take-home exams, and the handout for the article critique. Now, you're seeing it under my instructor view. So all the lab assignments are already posted. They're already up. You'll be able to see all of them. That's fine. I have the exams posted, but you won't be able to see it until a week before it's due to give it a exam type setup for it, so that you're given 1 week to work on it individually, and then that's it. And then the article critique handout here as well for you to read. So all the assignments you need to pull from are right here. When you need to turn these things in, you will see it week to week, but just to give you a little heads up, the link for whatever you need to turn in will be posted on the week that it is due. So lab assignment 1 has its link there, for example. Lab assignment 2 has its link here, etc. So this is all the overview stuff here on this first top page. Now, I know you've all used Moodle before based on what you told me. So before I show anything else, I just want to quick highlight that it should be, this is a Moodle 3.0 course, but everything should be as familiar to you as it has been before with Moodle. So you have your different links to things on the right-hand panel if you just want to quick access them. For assignments, forms, we're not really using quizzes yet, or I don't know how many resources really connect to this. But it's all here. It's kind of hard to see. So that's why I just recommend just stick to the main page. It's been organized so it's easy to read, but you have some quick links here. The section links, if you want to get to a given week, depending on how many are showing so far, are all up here. So you can click these different section links. And you have different options on your left-hand side that you probably aren't going to use, but they are there. Send me any questions if you have any concerns or issues with those. The course is set up so that everything you need is right in the middle section. Write down these different weeks, and that's all there is to it. Trying to simplify this as much as possible in an online course where there are a lot of materials, which can be hard to do. So trying to keep it all in one spot is the objective. Well, the last thing to show is what the weekly sections look like. So the way I'm going to do this, I have, again, all these weeks, they're already up. I have them all put together, except for the videos and the PowerPoints for the content. I'll do that week to week. But what I'm going to do, just to keep things focused for now, because this is a week-to-week class in terms of your discussion activities and working with your groups and getting these discussion activities done in a certain order, I'm just going to show it 1 week at a time. So during week 1, you'll only be able to see week 1. During week 2, you'll be able to see week 1 and week 2. During week 3, you'll be able to see week 1, 2, and 3, etc. So I'll just reveal each week as we go along to help you just focus on the week that you need to. But again, all the lab assignments are already up here. So, and the course calendars in the syllabus, so you know exactly what's coming. And if you want to read ahead and start to work ahead with some of the material and start to work ahead on some of the lab assignments, you can do that. But I think you'll find that there's enough to do each week and that will be sufficient. So each week is laid out in a particular way. For week 1, the only main difference is that from the other weeks is that there's this introductions forum, which is talked about in the syllabus. So you'll add a little introduction there with add a new discussion topic link. And otherwise, week 1 is kind of short relative to the other ones. But at the top of each week, to keep things organized for you, there will be this overview link. And this overview link will provide you with what you need for what's happening in the week. And what I like to do, I like to give students a sort of suggested order for everything you need to do for that week. So you can just go down the list and do each thing, and I'm highlighting the things that are worth points. So the rest of these things are learning and getting situated, and the thing that's worth points is highlighted. And so you'll see that week to week. So this treat as a checklist, if you like, to keep yourself organized with everything that's going on. Once you get used to this after a week or two, this setup should be pretty straightforward. But I know that there's a lot here to process. That's why we try to preface a lot of things and give you a lot of handouts to make sure that there is as little confusion as possible as you process all these important parts of the course. Then there will always be, if there's something due that week that's not the usual discussion activity, then you'll have an assignments to submit section right below it. So you have one for the assignments, and you'll have them for the exams as well. And we'll, highlight those week to week. Then for the discussion activity for that week, there will be the discussion assignment itself, and then different handouts that may be necessary for it. So for example, in week 2, the discussion assignment is just one document, nothing else. There are no other readings for it that need to be posted. Everything is contained within the discussion document. In week 3, for example, there's an article to go with it. So that just comes along right with the discussion activity. Following that section is the actual place where the discussions will take place. And it's organized by discussion question, and then finally the summary that's posted at the end of the week. And you will only be able to see your group's question, so you'll only be discussing with your group. You will all have to answer every question. That's all explained in the syllabus, but you will only be doing this within your own group. You won't be seeing other groups posting things. And you'll just reply to my initial question that I've posed for each of these things, and continue the thread within this discussion here. Again, this is all in the syllabus and in the other materials for prepping for this course, but I just wanted to highlight to you where these things are. And again, the last link here is the discussion summary. So you'll come in, you can reply to this thread I've started for your group, and you will post your summary per the guidelines posted in the syllabus and in the guidelines for group discussion. And then in other weeks, there will be, voice crack, in other weeks, there will be extra practice problems with answers that are already up. And so all this will be here for you to use for extra practice. And again, all this is covered in the syllabus. So the only other special thing, which I'll highlight it when we get there, is that for the midterm exam, just as a quick preview, you'll turn in the short answer part of it to the link here. But then there will be a multiple choice section which you will complete on Moodle. And I'll highlight for that for you once we get there. But the exam itself has 2 links on Moodle. But otherwise, that's it. It's all there. Great. Well, this is it. And I know there's a lot here, but the key thing now, just take some time to look through it, see everything that's here. Cross-reference it with the syllabus so that it makes sense. Download and save everything that you can up front and get organized. But otherwise, hopefully this will become straightforward to you and you'll have a great time kicking off the course. I'm really excited to work with you all, and I hope this goes really well. I think this is a great course. I'm taking it over and implementing it from other people who've started and crafted this course over time. And I'm really excited to bring this to you all and hope that you get a lot out of it. So that's it for this video. Please send me any questions, and I will be happy to help you as best as I reasonably can. So thank you so much.